As a GoToConnect user, I have the option to include Contact Complete, which will add contact center functionality. And of today's interest is the outbound campaign capability embedded within the contact center functionality. So, as a supervisor, I have an ability to look at different campaigns. So currently I've created a new campaign and I can see that I have had some activities on that campaign previously. And there are two elements of interest. First, the callers. So who am I going to initiate the calls to? And second, I'm going to have the agents. Who are my agents to receive those calls? So let's start off with the callers. To add callers, simply click Add Callers. There are two options. The first one is if I have any missed calls in any of the previous campaigns or queues that I have received calls on, I can select these and add them to the campaign. So now I will have those callers appearing here in my list of outbound calls to be made. Second, I can also add callers by importing from a CSV file. So let me initiate that now. Dragging in a CSV file, I can bring in specific information that may be relevant to my business. For example, whilst I need to have the phone number and the name, I can also have things like email addresses, amounts of revenue to be gained through this customer or client or prospect, any relevant dates, genders, locations, etc. So I can add this information, and by doing so, that will also be presented to me as part of the outbound campaign. So let's add this in and see what happens. Now I've got all my contacts imported. I will see them, and the missed calls are highlighted by the blue dot, and the imported call list is highlighted by the green dot. Now I can resume the campaign. So the campaign has been paused previously, so I can resume the campaign, and the calls will be presented to my agents. But currently my only agent is in a forced away state. So if I'm going to unpause myself, I will start receiving those calls. So this is the first call that's coming in. It's coming in with regards to the callback. So you can see the callback wait time. So this was like a missed call and how long they actually were waiting before that missed call initiated. So when I answer this call, I'm essentially accepting that call and I'm initiating an outbound call to the contact. So this is a preview of the contact, and then I initiate the call out by accepting it. When we finish the conversation, the agent moves into wrap-up time, and after the determined wrap-up time, the next call is offered. So I've got the second call coming in to the queue, and I can accept that call. When I do that, it will initiate the outbound call towards that particular number to be answered by the agent. Now we're moving on to the next calls, which are not the missed calls, but these will be all the calls that are coming in from the list that we've added as part of our CSV file. So as part of that, we will see additional information such as the name, the gender, the amount owing, and the date. So let me just answer that call, and we're in progress. If the agent wishes not to receive any calls, they can simply go out there and change the status. So for example, I'm going to do that as a supervisor. So here's a supervisor. I'm going to change its status into pause, such that I don't receive any further calls to that campaign. So when I hang up and end up wrapping up of the call, I am no longer receiving any calls. Once the agent is activated, the remaining callers list will be propagated down to the agents. And that concludes the demonstration of the outbound campaign. Thank you.